Hey, it's Zach. Yep, you all know the drill. I ordered from BX Customs again on Instagram. And I got even more stuff this time. Because, yeah, his recent drop was quite spicy. Yeah, he had some very, very, very spicy custom classic clones this time. Some very juicy ones at that. Like, very, very interesting. Like, some quite unique ones, I'd say. Yeah. Well, here it is. It's all in a box. Just like the last BX Customs order I did. It came in a big box. Yeah. Here it is. BX Custom Droids. And a category of item gift. Yeah. Anyways, got an X-Acto knife here. Let's cut it open. Let's see what we got. Because his recent drop, like the last one, sold out pretty quickly, and it was quite spicy. It was very, very spicy. And why do I use that terminology when describing it? Yeah, he had really good stuff this time. Like some of the absolute, just insane stuff. Well, it's all in here, and well, look at that. Some packing peanuts. So, you know it's serious. All right. Oh, and the first thing I pulled out is another one of those weird color test torsos BX had done. Oh, no, it's just a weird speck of dust or residue from the packing peanuts. And yeah, this is like one of those color test torsos like this one. And, whoops, this one, thank God it was in a Ziploc bag. Yeah, he's missing one leg because I don't have a lime green leg. Because, yeah, if you remember these from the last BX Customs order I did, they were basically torsos made for, like, BX Customs to test his, like UV printer color palette from his, like, print supplier before he actually changed print suppliers recently. Yeah. Front of this one's lime green. This is, like, nougat or flesh color. This one, however, I just got is olive green on one side and brown on the back. So, yeah. I'm probably going to do what I did with the last few, color test swatch torsos I'd used. Just a plain official LEGO Episode 3 helmet and a, corresponding, limb of each, color. Like, on the left-hand side of it, it is, the color of the back, and on the right-hand side is the color of the front. So, yeah, I just need a lime green leg for this one to complete, so I'm going to need an olive green leg and a brown leg for that. And in here is a area light Cody visor for a figure I basically the torso I'd gotten in the last BX Customs order. Yep. Ta-da, look at it. I got an old area light helmet for the BX Customs Cody torso. Yeah, that's the helmet I was after, and I found it on a French website I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce because I'm not really good at pronouncing things. I got this for it because, well, area light didn't ship to Canada at the time when I had gotten it, but now they finally do, so I'll definitely do an order off area light Customs finally. And here it is. Now it is complete. There, now we have a true classic Commander Cody. The Wise Guy one was kind of an alternative one until, well, I got the true legitimate classic Cody, which was this. So yeah, that's quite satisfying seeing it complete like that. So it's pretty nice. You know the deal with area light visors, so yeah, you know how that works, I guess. Check out this, I'll probably find the limbs for it. Although I might have to bricklink the olive green legs, however, I might have to. Alright, let's look at the... Oops. I'll just show you guys what's in the rest of it. And that's all of it. Yeah. Bit of a messy unveiling, but yeah, here we go. Here's the rest of it all. Yep, look at all that. Ooh, boy, look at all that. Ooh, and interesting, he threw in a freebie. He threw in one of his old UV printed Purge Trooper heads. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, well, let's look at, what should we look at first? Because we got quite a few spicy items to look at. Like, oh my god. Where do I start? Like, look at all this. I got, like, 1, 2, 3. I got 6 full figures. Yeah, I got 6 full figures. I guess let's look at this one first, because this is kind of more a bit of a basic one, but still insane. Yep. Some of you classic clone fanatics might know what this is exactly. This is a plain white version of the 2005 official Lego Kashyyyk Trooper from the 2005 and 2006 Clone Turbo Tank set. I have the 2006 version of the Clone Turbo Tank set, and yeah. This is basically just a plain white version of it, just basically a normal Scout Trooper. So yeah, and I do have an official Kashyyyk Trooper from 2005, the like classic one. I have one. It's the only classic clone minifigure. I only have one of in the collection. Here it is. This is basically just a plain white version of it. So I'm guessing this would be like kind of like a late Republic era type of clone armor before it transitioned over to the Galactic Empire. That's my headcanon for this type of armor, which is, yeah, pretty interesting seeing that both, well, yeah, there's a plain version of this and there's a Kashyyyk version of this now. So it's very, very satisfying seeing, well, both of these in hand. And it's quite cool seeing that. And, well, I actually got another one as well. I decided to get 2 of each full figure because why not? And plus, I'd be kicking myself if I didn't get another of it because BX Customs, like, stuff sells out pretty quickly in new drops. And, well, here's another one. This uses a official, genuine Lego Scout Trooper helmet from, well, 1999 to, I think the last time this helmet was used was in 2013 for the Ewok Village and the 2013 Advent Calendar. That was the last time this helmet ever appeared before all Lego Scout Troopers vanished into nothing and then reappeared as the 2019 version with the more detailed dual molded helmet. So yeah, a little bit of an interesting fact is that Lego never really made any more Scout Trooper minifigs after 2013 until 2019. Yeah, it's very satisfying seeing, well, a plain white version of a official Lego 2005 classic Kashyyyk Trooper, which an interesting thing about it has no back printing. So the, well, BX Customs version does not have any back printing either, so it's very classic in that regard. So I'd say BX, this is a pretty good figure. And another interesting thing about it is that it has hip printing and it has leg printing, which is very, very, very interesting. This is the first custom classic clone to like feature leg printing besides the custom SM printed body old CAC style custom classic clones that I had gotten that have decaled helmets. So yeah, this is another unique addition to the Cloney Boy archives, which I will probably be doing that pretty soon. I will be doing Cloney Boy archives for, well, a lot of these recent BX Customs figures. So yeah, we'll put these ones over here and let's look at the next one. All right, this is a very, very spicy one. And I believe this one actually is still on BX Customs site, actually, which is the interesting part. This is a very, very obscure Clone Trooper design that actually appeared in concept art only. It was never seen in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. This is the blue Ooda concept clone. Basically, it's kind of like a Attack of the Clones design Phase 2 Clone Trooper that appeared in very early Star Wars Revenge of the Sith concept art. It had dark blue arms, like dark blue stripes on the arms, and it had the 4 dots or stars on the left breastplate. And it basically was like a very, very bland kind of design that matched like the designs of Star Wars Attack of the Clones, such as the ranked colored officers and the plain grunts. Which was before George Lucas was like, nope, we need to make them look unique. Which, yeah, it's kind of the interesting story behind like some like concept art clones before like Revenge of the Sith became the, well, Star Wars movie we all know and love with all its iconic clone trooper designs. Which, yeah, it's pretty interesting seeing a custom classic clone of a figure like this. And another little interesting detail is that it has the little antenna back detail. And in the concept art, it actually has the antenna back. So, yeah, that's interesting. This is a very, very good recreation of said concept clone. And another weird thing is it uses a plain, like, Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet. There were no additional markings on it. And there's actually a very obscure, like, kind of... Is this weird game called Tactics? They had these weird, like, guns that would shoot missiles, and it was, like... It was made by Hasbro. There was actually a Tactics figure of this concept art clone that was called a Clone Lieutenant. Except the blue was a lot lighter, but it had the plain helmet and the, like, marks on the breastplate and the arms. So that actually derived from concept art and actually made it past, like, well, it being actual product. So yeah. And I got another one as well, so that is the good part. I got another one. And I actually ordered a third one when I was doing a bit of splurging and buying decals and buying some stuff in the recent Jonak Toys drop when he had released the Captain Gray decals. Which, yeah, here's another one. It's another nice, spicy looking one. Ooh, and this one actually has a matte finish helmet. This one has a glossy helmet. This one has a matte finish helmet. You can sort of see the glossiness on the matte finish. You can kind of see it. It's kind of hard to pick up on camera, although I might see if I can get some good photos of it. All right, last full figures are the classic Shadow Arcs, and these ones are limited. The last two we looked at are not limited, but these are limited. All right, let's try one. Let us look at one. And yeah, I do not have the official May the 4th Shadow Arc Trooper minifigure, so F in the chat there, but hey, this is the next best thing. A classic style version of the Shadow Arc Trooper. And this uses a Aerolite Shadow Arc Trooper helmet and a head chromed by someone by the username of Chrome Block City. They are a company in Poland that specializes in chroming Lego parts and has the exact same equipment that official Lego used to chrome parts back in the day. Yeah, you guys remember the chrome lightsaber hilts in the early 2000s and the UCS Naboo Starfighter that had all the, like, very, very special chrome pieces on it? Yeah. Basically, it's the exact same kind of chroming as official Lego. So it has a chrome head underneath to give it that kind of classic, kind of shiny look to it. That's some classic, like, Lego Star Wars elements kind of had. They kind of had this weird feeling to them. Might have to make a video talking about that. And yeah, this is basically an Aerolite Shadow Arc helmet, current version. It looks pretty classic, so that's the good part. It does the role pretty well. And this was limited. I don't know how many were made, but I think it was like probably under 20 or under 10, I think. And I decided to get 2 of each because I was going to be absolutely furious if I didn't, because I just want to have, like, a good reasonable number of, like, classic clones in the collection. Oh, it's just a speck of dust. All right, here is the, well, you know, here's the second one. And yeah, I'm pretty glad that I got, well, 2 of each, like, BX Customs, like, recent full figure releases, that being the Plain Scouts, the Shadow Arfs, and the Concept Blue Ooda, which, yeah, these were originally going to appear on Ooda and Star Wars Revenge of the Sith in, like, very early development. Before the 452nd Siege Battalion, before the 452nd Siege Battalion got axed, and then the 212th was the finalized design. I will actually be making a video talking about all of the very spicy, like, Clone Trooper concept art for Star Wars Revenge of the Sith that has resurfaced thanks to BX Customs, Rust Belt Collector, and a few other fine folks that I am friends with. That, yeah, there's been quite a bit of spicy clone concept art that has been resurfacing lately that has been very, very obscure. The 452nd Siege Battalion is just the tip of the iceberg. Same with the 7th Legion, the 5th Fleet Security. There are some more designs out there, and they are very strange. They're kind of weird, actually, seeing how... I can imagine, like, an alternate universe where we got a Star Wars Revenge of the Sith movie where the, like, clone designs actually were the concept ones and the ones that we got today are actually the concept ones. That would be very strange. Like, something is off here. It's like that one Eminem meme. It's like, something's wrong, I can feel it, that kind of thing. Alright, now let's look at the only torsos I got from BX besides the color test torso. The Devis torsos. I decided to get 2 of these as well because, well, the DK Collectibles Red Commander helmets, if you remember those. I have an old version of the DK Collectibles Red Commander helmet, and I have a new version of it. And, well, here it is. It's basically just, well, a classic, like, red 327th, basically. which is pretty satisfying to see. I remember back when I Sharpied a freaking, like, official LEGO Classic 327th back in 2014 and made it into Devis. It was really strange. So yeah, here it is. Now let's just put that on there. So yeah, this is the newer version of the DK Collectibles Red Commander helmet with the full chin stripe down the, like, helmet. And then some legs, and there we go. That is a classic Commander Devis. And I also have a old version of the DK Collectibles Red Helmet as well. The red is a lot brighter, and the chin stripe is only, like, at the chin and not down the breathers. So that's a little bit interesting. This is more like classic LEGO and the, like, classic 327 Star Wars minifigure, how it has only just the, like, stripe on the chin and not down beneath the breathers as well. So yeah, might as well put the second one together and just show off what that looks like. And I ordered a cloth pack triple red from CAC, which contained 3 of those, like, tiny classic style pauldrons for, well, both of these and the second classic Thyre using BX Customs torso in the work, because I have a second classic BX Customs Thyre torso that I got from someone by the username of Crocodile Clones on Instagram. You should go follow him. He makes some pretty good, like, decaled custom classic clones that are, like, very interesting looking. He even made a freaking decaled, like, it's kind of a weird kind of hybrid decaled printed figure. It was, like, uses official LEGO parts and I think AV Figures decals to make a custom Captain Gray, and it is friggin' dope. Like, oh my god, that's probably my favorite one I've seen him make, besides this one weird painted Gree he made. And yeah, the only freebie I got with this was probably this, like, Purge Trooper head. So yeah, if I ever try to piece together a BX Customs Purge Trooper, well, I have the head for it, which, yeah, from the, like, kind of early Disney canon Star Wars comics, there were these, like, the last batch of clone troopers on Kamino were turned into these kind of Jedi-killing clones called Purge Troopers. They appeared in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, but they were kind of diluted, and they had human recruit ones as well. And they had different classes, such as the Electro Staff, those, like, hammer-wielding ones, the Electro Batons, and the DC-15A Blaster Rifle-wielding ones, which are kind of like just glorified clone troopers at this point. So yeah, it's pretty nice looking, so yeah. This uses the old thick print, back when BX had that one print supplier, which I finally found out who was actually supplying BX with the thick prints. Brick Tactical. Yeah, I finally found out. Which, yeah, at least I know who had the freaking thick print made, so that's good. But yeah, I guess this is, well, a summary of the haul. And I got a bunch of these loud hailer bullhorn stud blasters as well for all the custom classics that, well, BX sold to me. Which, it's nice that they all came with their own blasters, so yeah, at least I'm slowly building a little stockpile of just custom classic clone blasters. Oops, that fell over. But yeah, I guess now, here's the summary finally. I guess we'll look at these one more time. Pretty darn satisfying seeing a plain version of this. So yeah, that's pretty nice. I am satisfied with that. Like, boy, I am so satisfied. Which, yeah. And these are pretty cool, too. I like that the heads are, like, freaking chromed. So it's got that full classic legitimacy. Like, it's pretty dope. It's basically just a, like, normal classic clone torso, but, like, kind of black with the, like, kind of UV printed details. Which, yeah, BX Customs got a new UV print supplier. And the UV printing is a lot more finer and much more detailed. Like, it's not as, like, gritty or not as, like, kind of Minifig Madness tier UV print. If you ever seen, yeah, Minifig Madness. Their UV print's a little bit down, like, down the, like, quality, but it's good for, like, just kind of cheap alternatives for army building, although I'd rather stay away from that stuff because I'd rather have quality in my collection. So, yeah, I guess this is the summary of, well, all the stuff I got from, well, BX Customs. Just see if I can arrange it all. Shit, I got all these little baggies now as well, so that's good. Yeah, look at all these fine additions to the collection. Oh crap, it's out of focus. Like, I kind of have trouble with my, like, new camera, how it just sometimes goes out of focus for no reason. It's kind of strange. That sort of way. Yeah, look at all those figures. like not including these ones. But boy, look at that, like 6 full figures. That's a first. Usually I like to order the torsos and get only like one of the full figures, but boy. So yeah. And these were not cheap. Like the Shadow Arts are probably the most expensive, but the blue Ooda Pals and the Scouts are the cheapest. So yeah. It's pretty nice seeing, well, more custom classic clones add to the collection. Some pretty new and unique ones, that being the first custom classic clone Scout Trooper and the first custom classic ARF Trooper. So, yeah, that's pretty good. So, yeah. I'd say overall 10 out of 10 for this BX Customs haul. Like, damn, he really outdid himself. And always, like, every time I order from BX Customs, it gets here pretty fast, actually. I ordered this last week. Usually stuff's like stuck in transit for like 2 weeks, then arrives. But every time I order from BX Customs, it does not even take long for it to arrive. It just gets here at a really reasonable time, which is just awesome because, well, he's probably like the best like person out there that makes like custom classic clone related items that are really good and of pretty high quality. So, yeah. I guess also got the torso, and then the free head, which thanks for the free head, BX. And then the visor. So yeah, I'll probably have to make an order off Aerolite just to pick up a bunch of custom classic clone related goodies and other stuff. Because Aerolite's pretty well known. They're located in Taiwan and make quite a few, shall I say, interesting items. So yeah, I guess I'm delaying the inevitable in not ending this video. Which, yeah. I guess another thing I should point out is that on the back of this, like, on the back of the classic Devis torso, the back is quite different. It's got 2 double cartridges, as well as the back plate being different, and the back pauldron detail as well. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting. I just thought I'd, like, because I almost forgot to talk about that. So, yeah. I know this has been a bit of, like, kind of video where I just kind of dilly-dally or dawdle and talk about the finest details, but hey, it's just the little things that count, so yeah, guys. Well, that is all for now. Bye.